My name's Anita Chapman and I run a company called West London Boat Brokerage. We specialise in the sale of new and used wide beams on the Thames. The reason that most people buy a 60 by 12 foot 6 boat is that that's the smallest boat that we can build and zero rate for VAT purposes when used as a residence. If not, it purely comes down to how many rooms they want to have on the boat and how much space. A 50-foot boat is a really nice size for moving around the waterway system. They tend to be easier to manoeuvre, easier to moor, and they're less expensive to insure and to put on a licence. If, however, you're looking at a 2-bedroom boat with lots of space, most people tend to go for 65 foot. It is all down to personal choice. The two main options are pump-out toilet or cassette toilet. The pump-out toilet looks and feels like a normal toilet, flushes in a similar way with a macerator, but you have a tank on board where you store the waste and you have to take the boat to a pump-out facility, normally in a marina or a lock. The other option is a cassette toilet, which is very similar to the ones they have in caravans. Many people know them from holidays. So you have a small container called a cassette and you take that to the toilet when it's full. There are other options: composting toilet and incinerator toilet. The composting toilet has been very popular, but the difficulty is that you need somewhere to compost your waste, and most people don't have that facility. Final option is the incinerator toilet. They're becoming very popular, but you do need a large power source in order to make them work, so either gas or electric. Electric doesn't seem to work on the boats at the moment because most marinas don't have enough power supply on their pontoons to monitor it, and they are quite an expensive option, but you end up with a teaspoon of ash from about 6 toilet uses, which is brilliant for a boat user who has to become intimate with their waste when you live on a boat. It's never fun. No option is the perfect option. Incinerator, yes. The composting toilet, it's where are you going to put your waste? Some people store it on the roof of the boat, but it takes a number of months to compost. Other people have allotments. Some marinas are now starting to provide facilities, but there has been an issue with some people just bagging the waste and putting it in a bin. And the Canal and River Trust, for example, have issued new guidelines in relation to this. When you're purchasing through a broker, you have a level of protection that you don't get through a private sale. So, for example, we're insured. So if we were to give you false information that we knew was false, you would have a comeback against us as a company. We also have a client account where we pay any monies in, so your deposit is completely safe until completion. There is a charge for the seller when going through a broker, but no extra fee for the purchaser. Some people think that that might have been added to the purchase price. That's up to the seller, that's nothing to do with us, but you do have the protection. We will also assist you with things like arranging a survey, arranging transport, answering questions, going through all of the paperwork with you and getting proof of ownership of the boat in the first place, so you know that what you're buying, the person has the right to sell, although many private sales go through without problem. I don't think it's a bad thing to come and see somebody face to face. Marinas are fantastic for looking at boats. Go and have a look. Some people love a narrowboat. They'll get on it and they love the tradition. They love the fact that it can go anywhere. But until you've physically been on one, you won't know. Looking at pictures on the internet are not going to help. You need to try it out. And most marinas have got a brokerage where they'll allow you to walk onto boats, both wide beams and narrowboats. Get a feel for it, then come and have a chat with us. One of the main things we're doing now is solar on boats. Solar panels are amazing. If you speak to somebody, you can get what they call a power audit done before you purchase your boat. Work out what you need, and it can be done. Even in this country, solar panels will work to some extent in the winter. You won't get all of your power from it, but you'll get most of it. We can also talk to you about having Wi-Fi on board. So if you want to, you can have a mobile router on your boat with an aerial if necessary, and it means that you can carry on with most of the things that you do in a house on a boat. A lot of people work from home on their boats successfully.